A family is based on love. We do all we can to protect our children and our marriages, but sometimes families fall apart, which means divorce, child custody, and in some cases, domestic violence. Here to help you through this painful transition is attorney Patrick Sampair from the Sampair Group. Great to have you here. We've just been chatting, you know, and you get sometimes the worst of people when they go through this process. Tell us about your family law practice.
Well, our family law practice has been around for about 25 years. I personally have practiced law for, unfortunately, 37 years.
A long time.
I have two other lawyers who work in our office, each of whom have at least 20 years of experience. So we have a ton of experience. We have very experienced support staff. I don't hire young lawyers. I hope no young lawyers are listening, but I like to have experienced lawyers who know what they're doing and have been in this business for a long time.
75 years combined, I understand.
More than that, actually.
Between all of you.
Yeah.
What special perks do you offer for your clients?
Well, first of all, we have a free consultation for each client who wants to meet with us, and occasionally, and sometimes I have to make that a second free consultation just because of circumstances. We have Saturday appointments. You meet with the lawyer that's going to work with you if that's what you want. In other words, you don't meet with somebody and then get passed off to some other lawyer that you've never met before and don't know anything about them. So unlike some law firms, you'll actually, whoever you want to meet with, any one of the three lawyers is who you're going to get.
So you're going to sit with that person, they're going to get to know you, they're going to get to know your family and all of the issues.
Exactly.
You were also a former family court judge, Pro Tem. What is that?
Well, a Pro Tem judge is, to be blunt, it's a fill-in judge. You know, judges take vacations just like the regular people, and they get sick like regular people. And so when they do, judges Pro Tem are a group of lawyers in town that are vetted by the court system, and those lawyers will fill in for a judge who's gone for a day or a week or whatever it is.
So you've been on both sides.
I've been on both sides for years,
so
yes.
you understand the pain, the anguish, all the things that people go through.
I do, and I think it's been very beneficial to be a judge pro tem because you're not advocating for a particular person when you're a judge pro tem. You're actually listening to both sides of the case and getting different perspectives.
So what are some of the most common mistakes that people make when trying to represent themselves? Because a lot of people say, oh, we can do this amicably, we can do it on our own.
Well, candidly, there's more people represent themselves than don't in family law, and in many cases it's a huge mistake. First of all, I was talking to you earlier, I equate it to being a mechanic. If I'm going to go work on my car, I'm going to hire a mechanic. I'm not going to try to do it myself. And most people who go through family law really don't understand that they're held to the same standard I am. So if you represent yourself in family law, you are a lawyer for that purpose. And oftentimes that leads to a lot of bad conclusions. First of all, many people don't know the law. They simply presume what their neighbor told them was the law, and that's almost always 100% wrong.
You said they talk too much, too.
Oh, I was just going to get to that. And the single biggest mistake, and in fact, it's my philosophy of practicing law I was telling you earlier, is the person doing the most talking will always lose. And people believe, and I think in relationships they believe, the more they talk about, the better things are going to be. And it's quite the opposite in family court.
And you were saying that putting kids in the middle is always a no-no.
Putting kids in the middle is, there's actually, you can get in some trouble with the judges for doing that. There's rules that prohibit you from doing that. You're required as a participant in a family law case with children to take a class on that, believe it or not. I think it's mislabeled. It should be working through children issues in divorce, and that's not what the label is.
Yeah.
And unfortunately that leads to some confusion. But yes, putting kids in the middle, talking to kids about your divorce, letting kids make their own decisions is a bad idea in every case.
You need these guys to help you out. Thank you so much. Great information. I want to give you a special offer this morning. You have a choice of a free divorce or custody book for each of the first 25 callers who mentioned Sonoran Living when calling in to schedule that free consultation. The Sampair Group Law Office, they are located at 17235 North 75th Avenue, Suite E100 in Glendale. 623-888-8661 is the number to call to book an appointment, or visit sampair.com for more information.